This is what we call a Sheltered English Immersion class, SEI. Some of them were born here, some of them were born in other countries, but their first language is not English.
Brandon, do you know what city we live in? Can you use a complete sentence?
Malden.
Nice job. Can you say I live
in Malden.
Nice job.
In the 23 students that are here now, only 9 of them have been here since the beginning of the year. There is a student in here who just showed up last week. But very seamlessly, he slides into the routine because the routine is so structured and the students know what's expected. They can help newcomers as they come in say, this is how we do buddy reading, this is how we do word work.
What sound does the letter U make? If we look at our hands, it makes the letter U. And it helps us to remember that U says
So this week they're working on short U, so there will be some short U centers, and that will be the focus. Next week when they have a new phonics concept, it will be a similar structure, similar activities, just the new phonics concept.
How do you know this story is ending at night?
We're working on text-based questioning, which is really pushing students to look back in the text. Like when she said, how can you tell what time of day it is? How do you know that? And in the picture it showed the city, and the street lights were on, and the building lights were on, and it was dark out, and the moon was out.
It's dark. Nice job. What else do we see? Let's look at the cars. What might make us know that it's night by looking at the cars?
Lights.
Nice job. The lights are on.
Instead of just taking that as a surface answer, say, but why do you know that? What evidence do you have?
So we are going to compare and contrast a messenger to a mail carrier. What is compare and contrast, Noor?
Compare and contrast means different and the same.
What's different and what's the same? Is it just the messenger that brings the mail? Just the mail carrier, or do they both bring the mail?
Both!
They do. They both bring mail. Nice job.
So I started in this building 10 years ago, before Bay State came in. And I was the kind of teacher who I taught, and what I did at the teacher table was most important, and everything the students were doing was really busy work or shut-up sheets that would keep them quiet while I could run my teacher table. Then we partnered with Bay State, and everything changed. I realized that they could learn from each other, and I had to relinquish control to the students, that they had power. They were empowered to learn and to drive their instruction, to drive their learning. And the activities students are doing are not shut-up sheets anymore. They're very purposeful. They're doing things that are practicing what the teachers taught them, the phonics concept, the comprehension skills and strategies. Working in groups is not what it's about. It's really about what students are doing in those groups. They're not coloring in spring flowers right now because it's April. They're not talking about rainy days. They are practicing and implementing skills and strategies that they've learned. It's all very purposeful. It's not just busy work.
Let's try these two. Nice job. Tap, pat. Do they rhyme? No. Do they have the same ending? No. We have AP, AT. Nice noticing.
DIBELS is one of the measures that we use. Our fluency scores, I can tell you, when I first started in first grade, only 30% of my class was at benchmark by the end of the year, which is abysmal. Now, my first grades end the year at 85 to 90 to 95% at benchmark. So our teaching dynamic has completely changed. We also went from a level 3 school on MCAS, the Massachusetts State's testing, to a level 1. And that a lot is in part is to the way we changed our instruction.
Nice job. Why don't they rhyme? Who can tell me? How come these don't rhyme, Gabriel?
Because they have 2 P and 1 R, 1 N.
They don't have the same what? The same
ending sound.
Nice job. They do not have the same ending sound.
We hear it a lot from parents that move in from other towns and cities, that, when their students have been here in our school for 3 to 6 months, they say, wow, in this short time that our child has been in your school, they have learned so much.
He jumps in the mud. What happens when he goes?
It is so much better as a teacher to run literacy this way.
Happy?
I feel a huge sense of satisfaction.
All right.
I love being part of students' learning. I love watching them when they have that aha moment. They break the code and they learn how to read. And that moment is amazing.